Look, full disclosure, I don't know if this is even working or not. And frankly, it doesn't matter. I'm in my own world now. We can turn that off now. I've never streamed on YouTube before, so I don't know what I'm doing. So, hey, it's Matthew. He's here. That's fine with me. Hold on, I'm getting the game up here in just a moment. I just have to make sure that I'm not alive still. Gotta get the window up also. Yeah, we're playing Doom. Dooming and chilling, you know. Oh, it's showing John Carmack, the Omniverse himself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll just start, I suppose, and we'll play probably at least the first episode. We'll get through it, and yeah, literally. Honestly, that's just life. Chilling in Doom. That's just working a 9 to 5 in a nutshell. Anyway, we're gonna play on Hurt Me Plenty because I'm not that good. So we're here. So we're just gonna blast through, and I'll try to bring out little factoids about Doom and how it works mechanically, kind of as I go along, as I remember them. This music exists. It's pretty good. So there's a switch here, first of all. This only stays open for a... Or does it? No, I don't know. Yeah, that only stays open for a little bit, so you have to be careful. But this is the first big secret. Come out here, get the Mega Armor. Which Mega Armor, that's already a mechanic I can talk about. There's two different kinds of armor in this game. There's just the regular green armor, and there's Mega Armor, which is blue. And Mega Armor is 50% reduction in damage dealt to you. And regular is only 30, so that just little things I've learned from watching videos about this game. So anyway, now we're just gonna go blast through and kill the rest of the stuff I missed before for taking that secret. And that was an imp. It makes camel noises. Camel noises, if you've ever played Age of Empires 2, you might recognize. Okay, so to answer that, well, there's four. So Doom 1 is split into 4 episodes. So we're playing episode 1 right now, and we got the shotgun, which is the workhorse of Doom. Anyway, we'll go back and bring that elevator back down. As far as beating episode 1, if I blast through it, I could probably do it in about 40 minutes or so. But I'm going to try and take my time a little. And I'm going to get the secret level, of course, so we'll probably be here for about an hour. And the episodes after that take a little bit longer, just because the levels are a little longer and a little harder. But this first episode's real easy, so we'll just get through it. We're already done with the first level. And we're at the nuclear plant. We've already woken somebody up. The zombie man, the Goomba of Doom. The Doomba, if you will. And I think I will. Don't mind if I do. I will definitely treat myself to, Yeah, it was meant to be, exactly. But yeah, the reason I call the shotgun the workhorse of this game is because it's really good and powerful. Like, you know, and it fires not too slowly, so it's also pretty reliable. I just tend to use it a lot once I get it. You pretty much never use the pistol again. As long as you have ammo for the shotgun, you're pretty much always going to use it, or maybe a couple other weapons we'll get later. So, I will make one interesting note about the pistol, though, while we're here. Is, you'll note there's a bit of an arc to where it's firing, right? So, like, the first shot is always straightforward, but then, like, some of the ones after... Oh, the word in the video ID, yeah, I know, it says come. I know. I had a good chuckle to myself about that, I assure you. But no, anyway, so the reason for that is the pistol, and I think only the pistol, has a refire check. in the coding to where, like, if you're still holding the shoot button, then it will activate the refire. That one was pretty accurate, wow. But it'll activate the refire command, which kind of offsets the bullets a little bit. It's like a 5.1 degree angle or something like that in either direction. But you can actually get around that by just pressing the button repeatedly, so you'll have 100% accuracy if you do it that way. So that's a fun little fact about the pistol in this game. No other weapon does it. Because, like, the shotgun, for example, just kind of fires in, like, a spread like that. And pretty much all the other weapons do, too, in some fashion. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and open this little area. And there's a couple things we're going to want here. A couple big secrets. In this flashing light area that I don't love. It gets a little dark, you know? I don't like it being dark. I like having the lights on most of the times. Unless I'm asleep. Even then, I mean, I can sleep with the lights on. Whatever. Who cares? I've done it before. I'll do it again. So our first secret is here. You just shoot this wall. How you'd know to do that, I'm not sure, but I found it. And you find this little delicious little secret area with a dead Marine there. Some zombie men. An imp over there. And this switch, which gives us a new weapon. The chainsaw. It makes a terrible noise while you hold it, but it's a cool weapon. We'll be showing it off here. Actually, we can do it here in just a moment as soon as I find another enemy again. As soon as I can navigate the toxic maze. Yeah, here we go. Just wanted to show it off. I don't use the chainsaw a ton, but it's kind of fun sometimes. Interesting note about it is it actually has the same damage values as the fist, but it just fires way faster, so it's better. Check-out version of Doom. Oh, I'm running Z-Doom, actually. Because Z-Doom, I know it's not the best version. There's like, well, GZ Doom is like more updated, and then there's PR Boom as well, which I think is the one that I often hear described as probably the best one. I just like Z-Doom because it's simple, and I've been using it a long time, so I don't have to learn new things. My tiny brain can't comprehend such materials. So, we got the backpack and that other secret, by the way, which doubles our ammo capacity. So, if we wanted to, if I were so inclined, I could run around this whole maze and pick up all these ammo boxes, but I'm not going to do that because that would be a waste of my time. Never heard of Chocolate Doom, though. It sounds delicious. It sounds like the kind of Doom I'd want to run on my smart fridge. If I ever get a smart fridge, I'm running Doom on it. That's all there is to it. It's just going to have to happen. Get one of those, like, Samsung fridges or whatever and just run it on there. Alright. We come down here. There's more of my best friends, the imps and the zombie men. Oh, the only enemies we've seen so far. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a play on vanilla, because you used to see, like, chocolate used as a term like that on, like, Super Mario World Central, which was a site I used from time to time. Anyway, that's that level. Now we have, what's this one? Toxic Refinery. So, this is where our secret level, our secret exit is. For the longest time, I didn't know Doom even had secret exits, but it does. In fact, each episode has one. Oh yeah, that was the shotgunner. He does more damage than you might think, so be careful with him. Yeah, I don't know a ton of Doom secrets myself. I just know, like, a few, like, of the... I guess I'd call them the most important ones. Like, I know where the secret levels are, pretty much. At least I know what level the secret exits are in. So there's one in each episode, as I said. Episode 1, it is in this level. So E1M3, we'll call it. More people in this room, and hey, Wasn't ready for you yet. And here's the Pinky. They're fun. They're just big guys. They just run around a little bit. They're not much of a threat unless you get them, like, kind of to corner you. You don't want that. But, yeah, so there's a secret level, secret exit in E1M3, E2M5, E3M6, and E4M2. Because Ultimate Doom, which is what I'm actually playing on now, I missed my opportunity because I went for the wrong one. So you come here, you lower these things, and then you can get in here for a secret. So yeah, I'm playing Ultimate Doom, which actually comes with episode 4, which is kind of trash, honestly, but we'll play it anyway at some point. So we get the Mega Sphere, which gives you 100 health and can take you above your maximum. But then this area also opens up, and this is very important if you're going for the secret exit. I got a box of rockets, because we also have the rocket launcher in this level. Bimmy Rolf made a video about AVGN. I don't know for sure what Bimmy Rolf is, but it sounds hilarious. You might need to send that to me. I'll probably watch it later. We have to press that switch. I was thinking you were going to say, like, James Rolfe made a video about Doom, and I was going to be like, I'm sure he's talked about this game before. At least somewhat. Oh, well, we'll figure out what that switch did later. More importantly, there's people in this room that I never figured out how to get to. Bimmy Rolf made an AVGN about Doom. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't know who Bimmy Rolf was for sure. I thought, like, oh, that's supposed to be a play on Bimmy and Jimmy, but, like, also, I don't know, like, if it's a parody, like, if it's one of those, like, irate gamer parodies, I don't know what it is. So that makes more sense. Okay. So we can just raise this little thing up if you need it. I always do. I don't know. Oh yeah, barrels explode. Barrels are actually, they're kind of considered enemies. Because they actually have HP. They have 20 health. Interestingly enough. And they explode and they hurt you. Just being a damn fool. Hey man, April's not now. It's January instead. I always liked this thing where you grab the blue key here and the lights go off and the imps come out. I always thought that was really cool. It's a cool little thing this game does to trick you. A lot of traps and things like that in Doom. A lot more of them in Doom 2, and even more in Doom 64. What? Anyway. I'll go ahead and grab this health bonus. Oh, so there's a bridge here. We'll come back to it. For now, we just gotta kill more demons. That is the way. Also, there's some imps up there. Make that barrel explode and you can pick off a few of them that way. Although it didn't quite work as well because they weren't gathered around it like I specifically asked them to. So this is the end of the level. And I could take the exit, but I'm not going to. There's a couple more secrets. First, there's this little thing that opens when you walk a certain way. I don't know, it's weird. It's like there's a trigger for it on the floor or something. There's just an imp, and got that yellow key from before. That's what it does. Coming here for some power-ups. Mega Armor, Mega Sphere, Mega Man even. Mega Man X. The Mega Mind No Bitches meme. Alright. Now to address the bridge in the room. That opens this up. Oh yeah, I did get the partial invisibility, which, well, makes it so enemies don't find you. So see, these guys aren't reacting to me. Well, that one did, but that's because they also react to sound. I don't know what happens. Partial invisibility is weird. It does make the hit scanners, like the zombie men and the shotgunners, harder to hit you. So, anyway. Turns out, this is another exit, and in fact is the one we want. It's the secret exit. And now we head to military base, E1M9. With this little music playing. You just get kind of assaulted right away here. Show off the rocket launcher a little bit. We'll be using it a little more later. It's a good weapon, you just have to be careful not to explode yourself with it, because then you'll die. And you'll be very sad. And we'll all have to attend your funeral. And funerals are expensive, I don't know if you've noticed. So here, they give you another rocket launcher, which stepping on that thing seems to also summon all these guys. So I'll just fire a few rockets at these little pinkies and imps that come out until they stop. See, I'm already hurting myself. Oh, whatever. Alright. I don't want to waste too many rockets, though. Gotta hold on to those for later. Alright, I think that was all of them. So now, we got to find where this yellow key goes. It appears to go here. Good time to make use of these exploding barrels. Game seems to want you to do that a lot. And frankly, I think it's a good mechanic. Man, shotgunners sure are a thing. Alright, we got an elevator. Oh yeah, so in Classic Doom 1, there was no vertical mouse look. So, well, I say Doom 1. In any of the Doom games before, probably 3, which I've never played. I've never played Doom 3. But it's like a survival horror one. It's kind of weird. But there's no more vertical mouse look, so there's an auto-aim instead, and it mostly works pretty well. Good piece of advice for dealing with large encounters like that is to fuck, what was I gonna say? Deal with the hit scanners first, basically. Yeah, so actually, if I wanted to, because GZ Doom does add it, if I wanted to, I could turn vertical mouse look on, or free look, it'd be called. I just have to remember where it's at in here. Free look. I have it turned off by default. In fact, no, because I have it turned off in the actual, like... I have it actually turned off, like, in the settings file. So it's hard-coded in, so I don't think I can turn it on, but... I'm used to playing with it off by this point anyway, so it's fine. Only expensive look in this stream, that's right. We charge money by the look. For every one vertical map unit I look up, I charge $50. So, that would get very expensive real quick. Oh, these guys. So, paper look. Yeah, exactly. So those are called Spectres. They're exactly the same as Pinky's stat-wise, but they're partially invisible. Fun. And here is a secret, which comes with some stuff. Ammo, mostly. Some fun little... Oh, some fun little platforming you can do without being able to jump. I actually do have the ability to jump, but I don't use it because you're not supposed to be able to. But yeah, if I can do that. But I don't do it because it's bad. So instead we come out here and take forced damage? I have so much health, it's fine. I don't even care. They give you some health pickups right here if you need them. But we had to go down there to wake these guys up. No, we had to go down there to make this bridge come happen. Alright, now we can leave. It's a fun little secret. And now we have one of my favorite songs of the game. E1M4. This song is called Kitchen Ace in the soundtrack. Soundtrack composed by Bobby Prince, by the way, who did, in my opinion, a pretty good job of making good music and also plagiarizing a little bit, but just enough to get away with it legally. Because he was a lawyer, famously, so he knew. But I love this level because of the music and just, you know, there's a lot of cool action moments like that. It's where this game really starts to shine. We're also going to get a new weapon in this level, finally. So that'll be exciting. So make sure you brought a change in underwear for that. Because you'll need it as I get hit by another fireball. Alright. Yeah, here we go. We'll save this for later, but that'll let you walk on the acid and stuff without getting hurt. Should be coming up on it soon. I thought it was here, actually. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, here we go. It's chain gun. Just grab this blue key to open those back up. Chain gun's pretty cool. It's basically just a really fast pistol in terms of damage, so. But it's effective. This is that one Doom song, that's right. Not to be confused with that other one Doom song, which is the first level. Or the other one Doom song, which is BFG Division, but that's from 2016. We're not here to listen to that right now. So yeah, chain gun good, actually. The nice thing about the chain gun, and this will be especially useful in Doom 2 when I inevitably play that, because spoilers, actually like Doom 2 more than Doom 1 by a little bit. I just think Doom 2 is more fun, but they're both great. But the nice thing about it is because of how often it fires, it actually has a very, like, it's very effective at triggering an enemy's pain chance. Basically their hit animation, their, like, hit stun, you know? If you want to use that term. And that can be very useful for dealing with a certain skeleton enemy in Doom 2 who can otherwise be real annoying. This is already the end of the level, but I want to look around a little more because I thought there was another thing in this one. Oh, there's this room. Some rockets. Oh no. A couple enemies. There'd be more if I was playing on Ultra Violence. The reason I'm not playing on Ultra Violence is because I don't know. I just, I would prefer not to always be short on ammo. And I'm a little bit too reckless for my own good. So I like to shoot things in the shoot game. Imagine that. Oh, that lowers this. Oh yeah, we can use this, where was that? Not this way. It's easy to get lost, I admit, sometimes for me. As far as my practicing went, I really only had the first 3 levels planned out. And from there, I kind of thought I'd wing it, because I wanted to know where the secret was. That was most important, so I kind of... Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Big secret with another rocket launcher, some more ammo and armor, and that, which also gets you a Megasphere. The all-important Megasphere. Make sure you have that. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I do have a map as well. I can cheat with it if I want. This version of the map is actually in the game, but this version shows secrets, kinda, if I'm near them. Whatever, it's not too important. We can just leave. I thought I remembered something else being in the level, but we'll skip it. Now we're in Pharmacist Lab, E1M5. We're already a good chunk of the way through. Switch back to the shotgun for a little bit. Alright. Let's see. What am I doing in this game again? Well, I'm shooting things. That's what it's like to be old. You forget your point in life. Actually, I just do that every day anyway, so, you know. Oh, yeah, the PS1 version of Doom does have an interesting... it's a different soundtrack. It's composed by... I can't remember their name. It's Aubrey something. Not Aubrey Plaza. That's somebody else. But the same guy also did the Doom 64 soundtrack, which goes for a more, like, horror ambience kind of thing. Somewhat similar, but not as good as, like, Silent Hill, for example. I prefer this style of soundtrack where it's like, you know, you got the... You have a little... Well, songs like this that are kind of more atmospheric, kind of. And then you have rock and roll. Sure hope it was Aubrey Drake Graham. I'm afraid I don't know who that is either, so that reference flies over my head as usual. I know about 5 things, and one of them is not that. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Anyway, there's a secret. Oh. Will you go back up, please, sir? And there's another secret in here. Drake's real name. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I can see why he calls himself Drake. Oh, that star teleports you back to the beginning. I wasn't done in that area yet, though. So we'll go back. Oi! Oh yeah, so sometimes you'll see the enemies infight and attack each other. And that is pretty cool. And I think the reason that happens... Oh, I didn't mean to go up this one, actually. Oh. That's okay, we right up here. Just press this to go back down. What we really want is this, the Mega Armor. The reason the enemies infight is, at least I think, it's because... they're programmed to... At least this is how it works in Dusk, which is very similar. But in Dusk, for example, enemies are programmed to target the last thing that hit... Like, the source of the last projectile that hit them. So if that was an enemy or some, like, obstacle in the level, they'll go after that instead of you, and they'll infight. I'm thinking that happens here, too. So that's why sometimes you'll see, like, shotgunners, like, try to shoot each other. Because if one of them is behind another and tries to shoot at me and accidentally shoots the other one, they'll just try to kill each other. That actually leads to a really funny situation in one of the later levels in Doom 2, which I'm sure I'll bring up when I get to that game. Although, interestingly, in Doom, enemies of the same... Usually enemies... Well... yeah, shotgunners will fight each other, but it's weird because, like... There are, like, other enemies that won't fight each other because they're the same type. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, no, we got the horrible room. I hate this room a lot because it's flashy. Oh. Well, it's not flashing really fast or anything. It's just so damn dark. I can't see what I'm doing. Why is this room so dark? I can't even see where I'm going. What if I have to take a piss in the middle of the night? Jeez, this game was a worse decision than my birth. I'm sure there's a way to... Wait, you just, like... Could be a rave party. I thought... Well, that's the end of the level, but I'm not quite done here yet. Stop! Oh, I hate this room a lot. No, I'm sure there's... I thought there was a switch to do something or other. Maybe not. Oh, well, there's this. Okay, the glasses. Light amplification. Amplification. What were they thinking? They were probably thinking about taking a diarrhea dump. Well, that's the exit. But there's one more thing I want to do. Which isn't a big thing, but it's a thing that I want to acknowledge as a secret in this level. As a quote-unquote secret. I actually don't think it counts. What? Yeah, there are 9 secrets. I don't know where they all are. What? Oh. Right, that's the way back. But you can open this up. It just leads to the same area. Disappointing, I know. Anyway, we're done with that. Great level. Central processing. This music I like a lot, too. Because it's very, intense. It's definitely very MIDI, however. Ooh, this room looks fun. Sure are a lot of explosive barrels for you to use. I'll go on then. What, more of you? Man, I'm very popular. Alright. Anyway, that was fun. A fun little rave. As far as mods for the audio, there are ways to load custom sound fonts in GZDoom. I don't know about ZDoom though, and the weird thing about GZDoom though is like I can't even get the music to work at all for some reason if I try to run that version. But in this one everything works fine. I don't know. It's weird. I did try to mess with that not too long ago and I couldn't really get anything to work, so we got the midis, but I like the midis, so it's okay. That's not all that was. Well, we got the blue key. What do you mean all that was? Am I just not grateful for the gift, the blessed gift that our Lord has given us? I'm blowing myself up over it. That's a real bad time. I don't know why my instinct is to blow myself up. You're playing more Pokemon at a time like this, in this day and age? No, it's fine. Dude, that reminds me, I follow an artist on Twitter who's, like, obsessed with N. It's really funny. She draws great art, though. Anyway. What are we doing? What am I doing? Man really thinks he can get away with sneaking up on me like that. Like I'm not gonna do something about it. There actually is a character named N in Pokemon Black and White, yeah. It stands for, like, something weird. It stands for, like, not anything unfortunate, thankfully, but it stands for Natronius... Natura Harmonious something or other. I don't fucking know. There were these arrows. They point this way. It's the auto map. So now I have this, and well, it's the map. It's great. It doesn't seem to show up in every level. Anyway. Stop firing at me. I understand that's your programming, but you shouldn't do it. It hurts my feelings. I don't remember what that switch does. I already forgot everything about this level. Natural Harmonia Gropius. That's a name. tell you what. Sounds like a name he picked out himself and wasn't very good at it. What is going on? You know what? Where is all this noise happening from? I sound like a teacher. Like, I'm like, now who's making all this noise in here? And I'm gonna start, like, making people write sentences, you know? Stop. No more of that. Alright. Anyway, give me this shielding suit. Radiation shielding suit. It's another name. Yeah. Anyway. A secret here. Doom Guy, yeah. Doom Guy 1993. What's all this commotion? Who's making all that racket? Interestingly, the actual reason you're on this quest is because some demons, like, killed your pet rabbit. And now you're getting revenge. By killing them all. It's pretty fun. Boy. No more shooting me. Have I gotten rid of most of the enemies? What? There's still all this. Alright, how do I... Man, there's things I don't even know about, because this is like the end of the level. Pretty sure. Is it? No, it's not. I was wrong and a mistaken and a fool. This is... Yeah, okay. Oh, that's fun. Man, look at all my new friends. They're backing me into a corner. It's my favorite place to be. Stop. Making me waste all my ammo. On you. I'm gonna start tapping my foot impatiently. Gonna start assigning extra... What am I colliding with at this moment? It's like me so much they weren't giving me any personal space. Yeah, it's just like when you're at the grocery store, you know? That's just how it feels sometimes. When you play this game and you get back from a corner like that, it's like you're at the grocery store and you're behind someone who just wants to take up the whole aisle. They're gonna be there, they're gonna hang out. Maybe they met their old friend from high school who they never talked to. And they're just like, oh, did you hear about the football? And it's like, yeah, I did hear about the football. I love the football. Hey, so how about basketball? Basketball? I've never heard of that. Well, and then they sing a musical about basketball and a meaning of Christmas, and it's a whole thing. And then they start talking about, like, Trump or something, and then they leave after 45 minutes, and you can finally get your goddamn rice-a-roni or whatever you're there for. So this is E1M7, so we're almost done already, because I'm just too powerful to be contained. But it's okay, because I actually have a plan for the extra time we'll end up having left over. E1M8, M8, wow, I can't even say letters. So that's how my 2023 is going. No, actually my 2023 has started off horribly because I got sick. And I don't mean sick like normal. I mean, I got, like, you know, drunk sick. And it was bad. So that, you know, just New Year's Day, you know, you imagine you go to bed at 3 a.m. because you're up hanging out with homies and you're drinking and you're having just the most interesting time of your life. And then you wake up at 5:30 a.m. and you're not having fun anymore. So that's how my year started. Anyway, I know nobody asked, but I wasn't waiting for an invitation. Oh, let's see. What am I even doing? This music is also somewhat intense, and it's just like, wow, you're really coming up on it. Alright. You really snipe from great distances if you try. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. Boy. Now everybody's here. Stop scratching me with your hands. Anyway, yeah, back to my weird grocery rant. Because, you know, I always have to be ranting about something stupid and unhinged in my life, I feel like. Well, no, it just happened to me last week where, like, there I was trying to get out of an aisle, and some dude was like, I'll just block it. Oh, yeah, so you'd think that this little circle of fun doesn't do anything, but it actually does a little of this. It's your little secret with some extra ammo and stuff. Because you can't really jump over that, right? Because you don't have the ability to jump, at least you're not supposed to. But yeah, I don't know, he was there with his daughter, and they just blocked the aisle for a solid, because on the other side, there was like one of those chip carts, you know, where they load the boxes to stock the chips, because it was the chip area where I do frequent. I am a regular, you might say, in the chip aisle, and there I was trying to get me some chippies, right? And yeah, this lovely gentleman was blocking the whole thing, and I was get a bag of chips with that. At least one. But yeah, it was frustrating and fun, and there was a line forming behind me. He was there for like 2 minutes. I actually didn't count, but it felt like ages. It felt like years. It felt like my whole life. Like, I could have started there, like, having just gotten pregnant, and left with the child already being 3 years old. I'm already picking out kindergartens for it. Getting ready to, anyway. I don't know. We do a little exaggerating for the sake of comedy, but you get my point. It's fun-strating. Alright, have I made any progress in this level in the last half hour? I don't know. What have I been doing? I've just kind of, like, gotten lost in thought about chips and grocery stores. I don't know. It's just life. Oh, yeah, here we go. We can go in the red door now. Red door. You'd never guess what it does. It gets you access to the blue key. Just for free. Normally, I'm so used to grabbing keys and having, well, this happen, I guess. Okay. Maybe it wasn't quite as free as I thought. But normally, I'm used to grabbing a key in a game and then having it be like, oh, here's 900 enemies. Ready to ambush yas. I don't even remember where the blue door was. For sure. Stop being here! I don't like it when you ambush me like quite like that. It's painful. I guess I'll grab this armor. Where am I going? Who am I? When's my birthday? I don't think it's anytime soon, but I don't remember. Alright. Good. Good. Let's see. Oh, you don't want to let me in, huh? Well, fine. I'll just call your parents. Back to Doom Guy teacher mode. Doom Guy really is Baldy Basics. I don't know his last name. I'm just calling him Baldy Basics because Basics is his last name now. I've decided. Well, that was that level. We had a rip-roaring good time. Alright, we're in E1M8. And, this is the last level of Episode 1. You get all these exploding barrels and all those pinkies down there. It's pretty fun. We have to pick our path here. Good evening, Mr. Basics. Sounds like a sitcom starring Baldy Basics. And he, like, gets himself into hijinks, you know, and it's this whole thing. You got a pinky here, a pinky over there. They're just everywhere. But, as you can hear from the somber music, we're up against something here. Come up here, press the switch. And we ride the little elevator, and we got these two doors. And meet our first quote-unquote boss. This is actually just a powerful regular enemy. These guys are called... This guy is known as the Baron of Hell. They have a lot of HP. Their projectiles do a pretty healthy amount of damage if you get hit by them. I, of course, am a capital G gamer, so I beat them very quickly. Trust me, you run into enough of those things in Doom 2, and even later in this game, you get used to dealing with them. That was supposed to be our boss, though, so we're basically done. Except there's one more little thing that happens here in just a moment. And in fact, we're going to do a little, what might be considered a... I say what might be considered a speedrun strat, but I don't actually know. So what happens in this level, and this is kind of thematic also, so what happens story-wise is you teleport in here, and you die. I actually used rockets to try to speed that up. Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh, I can't read. Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the Lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. I don't know why they're treating it like they're different games. But yeah, that's episode 1. And, this is... yeah, it's the bad ending. Yeah, sorry, we didn't we didn't save the animals, so we got the bad ending. But to round out our little time here, we'll just go ahead and show off we'll get a little preview of episode 4 and why I fucking hate it. And we're not playing the first 2 levels. So to start with, we have this trap. It's just the first 2 levels that suck. Really, the rest of episode 2 isn't that bad. Or episode 4, rather. I'm just doing a preview because I needed to round out the time. But this level's insane. It'll be a huge difficulty spike from what we just saw, because episode 1's real easy. Just the easiest thing on this earth. And we got these specters already. And then we got all this shit. I won't show off too much here, but what's most important is we just roll through here. And through all the cacophony, you may have heard a Baron of Hell awaken. And they all just teleport all over the place, and they're all just annoying. Yeah, I hate that level. Okay, actually I have a better idea. Instead, we're going to show off something else. We're going to try and load Doom 2 enemies into Doom 1. So let's see. We can summon Revenant. And it does work, but nothing shows up. But I am taking damage, most assuredly. Because we can summon things. Look, I can summon... Let's see. Doom Imp. I don't know. What am I even doing? I had no plan. I finished faster than I thought I would. But we can do some cheats. IDKF... or... It's not what I meant to... That's not even what I typed in. What do you mean? IDKFA. There we go. Give all. So that gives us all the weapons, all the keys, which aren't even in this level. Max armor. And then we can type give health if we want to round that out. You can also go in the console, type give all. It does the same thing. IDKFA is just the old cheat for it. It's fun. You can mess around with the codes if you desire. I'm too good. I'm so good that I'm fast. And I'm so fast that I'm good. Don't tell the misses that, however. Let's summon a Baron of Hell. Why not? Just kind of make this level terrible. Let's see. Summon Baron of Hell. Can I summon 9 of them at a time? No, I can only seem to summon 1. I think I typed a 9. I can't even tell. Summon... I don't know. What are you doing? Alright. Map E4M2. I hate this level too. Perfect hatred, because that's what it's called, because that's what it describes my feelings towards it. It's really bad. It's a terrible level. Actually, just poopily designed. Because this is how it starts you out. You got all those demons we haven't even met over there. The Kako demons. They're very cute. They're friend-shaped, I know. But this level's just really rough because it's just... I don't like it. So, when we get to episode 4... I'm going to show off Nightmare. I said. When we get to episode 4, we're going to skip the first 2 levels because I don't like them and I think they're bad. We might go into more detail, I don't know. But anyways. So, Nightmare's interesting because Nightmare is basically the same as Ultraviolence, but there's one key difference. Actually, there's 2 key differences. Number 1, the enemies are faster, which is also something you can just toggle on at any time. With, at least in, like, GZ Doom, you can turn on fast enemies. But number 2... Well, since we're on the equivalent of Ultraviolence, there's a lot more enemies now. A lot more. Such to the point where, like, I actually don't consistently beat this level on Nightmare. And if I go too fast, I don't on Ultraviolence either. Is it gonna happen? Oh, we heard a noise. That guy's alive again. Yeah, enemies respawn on Nightmare. So they respawn, and they're faster, and there's as many as there are on Ultraviolence. What am I doing? Interestingly, on Nightmare and I'm Too Young to Die, there's a difference between those as well. First of all, there's a lot fewer enemies in I'm Too Young to Die. There's just this one guy. But also, ammo pickups are worth double. So that's pretty cool. This is just me filling time, can you tell? I'm Dr. Phil time. Dr. Phil Harmonic. I don't know. This is the most interesting part of the stream where I don't do anything. Where I accomplish nothing. Because I only wanted to go for an hour because I have to get back to spoiling myself. But alas, all ass, I couldn't do it. Dr. Filling time, that's right. So instead, we're going to go ahead and close that, actually, because I have an idea, if it'll let me do it. I'll have to be born with for a moment. Born with. Hold on, I'm getting distracted by looking at things that pertain to me. I have to load my YouTube videos. Don't make noise. Don't be showing up either. No, stop. No. No, don't show up yet. Stop. What the hell did I do? Okay, here we go. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil the funny man on screen. React to some Dr. Phil YTPs live. Yeah, I could do that. Give me a second, though. I have to hide my shame. And then we get to load the window back up. Here's this guy. Saw that video recently, and it gave me a chuckle. Anyway, let's see if we can find any Dr. Phil YTP. See if we can find any good ones. Let's see. I want to see if I can find just something. We'll go with this one. This is Dr. Phil. We'll see how good it is. We'll watch like the first 30 seconds.
My 4 or 5 times.
When Jessica.
Hold on. That definitely sounded like it said Mouch.
My daughter Jessica Blevins got my 4 or 5 times.
All right, that's some horrible sentence mixing. Okay, this is. I don't know who's I don't know. That did not. We can instead watch. Let's see, Dr. Phil, Disco Girl. We can watch this instead, and that's how we'll close it out.
I mean, like, holy shit. Did you? No, stop. Well, take a look at this video and tell me what you see.
Plastic threatens all 7 species of sea turtles.
Look at this.
Turtles that get tangled in fishing nets
You
are
need
at
to
risk of
straighten
drowning or
up.
starvation. When turtles eat plastic,
You
they
love
can
this
suffer
video.
internal injuries, and they can get stuck floating near the surface.
And you're being held
Plastics
accountable
are
now.
lighter than water.
And your body is not hot. It's in bad shape. Have you looked at your face? A train wreck. So what are you going to do? I mean, that is painful. But the solution is this ranch for like 4 months. And
Yep. Okay. No, actually, we'll do. I changed my mind. We'll do one more. ASMR Gordon Ramsay. That's right. We're watching. I have to find it again. This one.
Fucking idiot, come here.
Because I love this video too. Skiss, skiss, skiss.
I expect it absolutely perfect. And yet you've just managed to fuck it completely. How can you do that? Don't stop and look stupid like some thick cow. Just goes to prove you guys are a fucking bunch of losers. Bloody hell. I've got a migraine. Fucking useless piece of shit. And I never, ever saw shit like this in France, let me tell you. I'm disappointed. Listen, you chippy idiot. Look at me, and I'm fucking serious now, because this is a fucking joke. You're off your game tonight.
You know, I feel like having Gordon Ramsay as a mob boss would be worse than having an actual mob boss.
You're not even fucking telling me. That's unbearable now. Now I think you're doing it on purpose to fucking wind me up. Hey, you're doing it really well, because I'm getting fucked off. But don't start getting fucking smarmy with me when we're standing there in the shit, when it's you put me in the shit. You stuck-up, precious little bitch. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go for your balls. Big time. One more time, then you're fucking finished. I'm getting fucked here again. I don't know where to fucking go. I've had enough. You fucking donkey. You fucking dick. You've now just confirmed in my mind you're not trustworthy. You're a first-class cunt. You're shit. Get out and get to the door. Get out. I'm not fucking around now. Get out! Fucking get out!
Anyway, that's enough of that. Yeah, he rants for 5 minutes straight. Now, I was thinking, like, you know, you'd almost rather have just a normal mob boss because, you know, at least with them, it's like they're yelling at it, but then Gordon Ramsay does it, you just feel bad afterwards. And it's like, damn, I really did fuck up. You just kind of have to say, yes, chef, at the end. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, that's a stream that I've done. Oh, I guess I don't have to have this text on screen anymore either. But yeah, it was a thing. I'll probably, as far as I should have mentioned earlier, but like as far as how often I'll do it, it'll probably be every other week. Particularly on the weeks where I work from home, which is every other week. And it'll probably be, I haven't decided on a day yet. It'll probably most likely be Wednesday or Thursday though. I don't know. Just cause that's what's most convenient. So that's probably what I'll do. But yeah, I do want to try and get into streaming again for real. Even if I stream for myself, because it's fun. to play video games sometimes. And I got all these... In fact, I got all these games I want to play. Like, I've got Skyrim. Did you know I've never played Skyrim before? Well, I have it now. I got it for $5 on Steam on a sale. And I'm finally going to play it at some point. You know, I got Doom. I got Sonic games. I got Dwarf Fortress, Civ 6, things like that I got listed. But anyway, that's going to be all for me. I appreciate everyone hanging out, having ourselves a party. As I'm afraid I didn't save any Pizza Hut that I got earlier, however. But I'll try to remember next time to save the Pizza Hut. Because I actually did go to Pizza Hut. And oh, that was a story I could have... Whatever. I'm going too long with nothing on screen. You know what? We're going to put something on screen. Because I'm telling a story. There. It's Shrek. There he is. Now YouTube can't tell me nothing's going on. All right. the Pizza Hut. So, okay. So, it's a weird little thing, right? It's not much of a story, but it is a story. So, work lets out 5 o'clock. And I say lets out like I'm at home. But, you know, I log off for the day. And I go and pick up my Pizza Hut. Because the Pizza Hut is like 12 minutes from here. And I while I'm driving, I get this weird, like, there's this black car behind me with its headlights off. And it's, like, not dark out, but, like, the sun's setting, it's going down. It's a little, you know, it's winter, 5 p.m., you know what I mean? It's kind of that situation. And it was behind me for a while, and then I turn into this little road, this little, like, suburban area, and it follows me. And I'm like, that's a little weird. Nobody ever really comes down this way normally. So then I turn into the nearby CVS parking lot, and it follows me there too. And I'm like, shit, am I being tailed for some reason? But it turns out, no, he was just going to the bank, which is, like, right in that same area. And I was like, okay. So I got paranoid for nothing. That was the whole story. But I went to the Pizza Hut. The Pizza Hut was substandard. Well, I mean, I say substandard. It was standard for Pizza Hut, which is not great. But I was, you know, sometimes you just have to fill a craving, Dr. Phil craving for shitty pizza. And I thought I was getting tailed by a suspicious vehicle. And it turns out I wasn't. And I was just being paranoid. And that's the whole story. And I had breadsticks. That's really that's how the liberals want to ruin your pizza. True. You know, that's the thing. I would have gone to Hooters, but there isn't one around here. I don't even know where there is a Hooters in this area. Not near me. So I couldn't do that. So I had to settle for Pizza Hut, and I know Nick Adams would be very disappointed, and I'll try to make it up to him next time. Anyways, I'm rambling for too long now. But yeah, I'm ending the stream, but I appreciate y'all coming out. It's been fun. It's been real. Playing Doom. Chatting about grocery stores and pizza. And, yeah, I'm going to go stick my head in the radio.